A sulfuric acid tank was leaking inside a damaged underground laboratory. Scientists were trapped. Time was running out. And MacGyver's solution? A chocolate bar. As ridiculous as that sounds, this may be one of the few television stunts that actually worked in real life. This story comes from the very first episode of MacGyver, which aired in 1985. The episode begins when terrorists attack Kiva Labs, a secret government research facility. The explosion leaves parts of the complex destroyed and several scientists trapped underground. MacGyver and his partner, Barbara Spencer, are sent in to rescue the survivors before the situation gets even worse. As they move through the damaged facility, they face one obstacle after another. Collapsed passageways, toxic fumes, failing systems, and then they discover another serious problem. One of the facility's sulfuric acid tanks has been damaged. Now, sulfuric acid is not the kind of thing you want leaking into an already crippled underground laboratory, especially when you're trying to rescue people. The facility is becoming more dangerous by the minute, and MacGyver needs a way to stabilize the situation long enough to continue the mission. Not a permanent repair, just enough time to keep moving. So he starts looking around for anything that might help. And what does he find? Not a toolbox, not a welding kit, not even a roll of duct tape. A chocolate bar. At this point, even longtime fans had to be thinking, "Come on, MacGyver, even for you this is a stretch." But MacGyver crushes the chocolate and packs it into the damaged area of the tank. And somehow, the leak slows dramatically. Problem solved, at least temporarily. Now, here's where the story gets really interesting. For decades, viewers argued about whether this was one of MacGyver's most brilliant fixes or one of television's most entertainingly absurd moments. Because let's be honest, chocolate is many things. A repair material is not usually one of them. Most people assumed this was pure TV magic, the kind of thing that only works because the script says it does. Then, MythBusters decided to test it. The team recreated the scenario and asked a simple question. Could a chocolate bar actually slow a sulfuric acid leak? Or was MacGyver getting away with one of the greatest acts of television nonsense ever aired? The results surprised almost everyone. The chocolate actually worked. Not perfectly, not permanently, and definitely not in a way that any chemical engineer would recommend. But it worked. The chocolate created a temporary blockage that significantly reduced the leak. According to MythBusters, the fats and sugars in the chocolate helped form a temporary seal that slowed the flow of acid. It wasn't a permanent repair, but it didn't need to be. MacGyver only needed enough time to continue the rescue mission. In other words, MacGyver wasn't completely making this one up. MythBusters ultimately gave the famous chocolate bar repair a verdict of plausible. That's right, one of MacGyver's most famous fixes actually worked. And if you'd like to see us put more of MacGyver's wildest inventions to the test, be sure to subscribe because we've got plenty more coming. Maybe that's one reason MacGyver became such a phenomenon in the first place. While other action heroes were reaching for bigger weapons, MacGyver was reaching for whatever happened to be in his pocket. Or, apparently, whatever happened to be in the vending machine. And the chocolate bar was just the beginning. Over the years, MacGyver used paper clips, ballpoint pens, batteries, and countless other everyday objects to solve problems that seemed impossible. The question is, which of those fixes would actually work in real life? We'll find out in future episodes. Until then, if you ever find yourself trapped inside a damaged underground laboratory with a leaking sulfuric acid tank, you might want to keep a chocolate bar handy. Just try not to eat it first.